Okay, welcome back to Gimmicks and Ribs Gaming. For today, we're going to be playing Mission 2, Skies Above Yavin on Star Wars Squadrons. Of course, if you like the content, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And let's go ahead and let's talk to some of our fellow pilots before the mission, see what they've got on their mind.
The Empire won't push into our territory again anytime soon.
Thanks to our new pilot.
Yeah, and thanks to the rest of us. This isn't a race, all right? We're a team.
You're right, Gunny. But still, nice flying out there.
Speaking of fancy flying, I was thinking about the Dragon Void run from a few years back. You see that one, Keo?
Oh, sure. I caught the whole thing on the HoloNet.
Yeah, me too. I watched the entire thing, but for the life of me, I can't recall who won.
I think it was one of the Ash twins? No, wait. Dylan Vooks.
Yeah, that's it. Boy, he was something else back then. In fact, the only pilot I've seen that comes close since is Keo here.
Oh, come on. Dylan Vooks got 9 championships under his belt. I've only got 5.
Well, fun as this is, Commander Javes has someone special waiting for us in the briefing room. Let's get in there and find out what's next.
Ooh, a little bit interesting foreshadowing. And yeah, kind of like the little back and forth banter. Only 5 championships. Aw, he wobbles. He's cute. Little R2-D2.
So where is it now?
I helped Talus Group chase it away from a medical convoy towards Yavin. It's pinned in the upper atmosphere with no hyperdrive, but too many fighters for Talus Group to handle alone.
This might work out for both of us. Come, meet our visitor.
Wedge Antilles, Rogue Squadron. I hear you're the reason I was able to finally get a comm through. I have a Star Destroyer problem that Vanguard might be able to help me solve.
We need a Star Destroyer for Project Starhawk, intact. Now we prove what Vanguard's made of. Wedge, if you would.
Alright, so it didn't take long for us to see that our special guest is none other than Wedge Antilles, the man that survived both Death Stars and the Battle of Hoth. You know, funny enough, I've always thought that he was somewhat force sensitive himself, even though he didn't know quite how to explain it, because his piloting skills throughout all 3 of the original trilogy Star Wars movies is just unmatched other than Luke Skywalker's or Han Solo's abilities.
As you may have overheard, Talus Group has cornered the Imperial Star Destroyer Victorum above the planet Yavin. They're in tough, but it's presented a great opportunity for us to jump in and not only disable that Star Destroyer, but to seize control. So first, we need to give ourselves some cover by knocking out the turrets. Naturally, if we can also take out the targeting system, that'll buy us even more time. Next, we need to prepare the Star Destroyer for boarding. You'll need to find a potential breach point in the Victorum's hull, preferably near the bridge. Once you find a good spot, bombard it until the hull is breached. However, we can expect that the Victorum still has plenty of TIE fighters. They will try to stop us. Once the skies are clear, we can bring in the boarding team. While our troops capture the bridge, Vanguard will defend the exterior from reinforcements. Once the boarding team has seized the bridge and is in control of the Star Destroyer, we'll rendezvous with the Temperance. Okay, I think I accidentally made stealing a Star Destroyer sound simple. Let's hope it is.
Alright, and before our mission, we were able to go ahead and talk with Wedge and with Commander Lyndon Javes and Ardo just a bit more. So let's discuss the mission with them, because yeah, Wedge made it sound easy, but it really is somewhat of a daunting task to take on a whole Star Destroyer.
Sorry for the speedy introduction, but Talus Group was counting on me to get reinforcements fast. Your commander says you have talent. Enough to steal a Star Destroyer and get away with it. Normally, I'd have Rogue Squadron for this, but General Syndulla gave me a temporary assignment to Project Starhawk. Meanwhile, Rogue is handling, well, that's classified too. General Syndulla keeps us busy. Your commander and I have something in common. I once flew for the Empire too, at Sky Strike Academy. Turning to the rebellion was the smartest move I ever made. I wish more of my friends had done the same. Look, I appreciate the talk, but Talus Group's waiting for us.
I love how they introduce him and keep to the story that's mentioned in Star Wars Rebels. Including Star Wars Rebels, General Syndulla is mentioned here. She might be more important to the story later, just keep it in mind.
A Star Destroyer? Aren't you tossing him in the deep end a little early, Lyndon?
Vanguard can handle it, can't you? Besides, Project Starhawk needs that Star Destroyer for... well, you know. Wedge made a name for himself at the Battle of Yavin. He knows that system better than the Empire ever will. You'll be fighting on the Rebellion's old turf, so if Wedge has any advice, you'd be smart to listen.
You know, a wounded Krakana can still bite. Just watch yourself around that Star Destroyer, huh?
Get out there as soon as you can.
And throughout the game, they are pretty secretive to what Project Starhawk is. It will make you question whether the Rebellion's doing the right thing or not. I think some of the pilots will actually say something about it as well.
So, we're headed to Yavin. In exalted company, it seems.
And now we know Project Starhawk needs an Imperial Star Destroyer. That's enough firepower to tackle a small fleet, or a means to catch the Empire off guard.
But that wouldn't warrant all this secrecy. There must be more to the Commander's plan. We'll just have to trust him. Too bad there isn't an easier way to get what we need. Even a damaged Star Destroyer has deck upon deck of Durasteel plating, turrets, shields. My poor bigoted father called Star Destroyers the fists of the Empire. He wasn't wrong. But they can be beaten. If you're good and lucky. Let's stay optimistic. To Yavin, then. Let's not delay.
Alright, I think we've talked with all of our teammates that we're able to talk to for this mission. Let's go ahead and let's get in our ship.
The commander wants you in an X-Wing for this mission. Got you outfitted with ion missiles. They disable enemy fighters and they'll disable subsystems on enemy capital ships too.
Alright, yep. For this mission, we still can't change our loadouts, but it gives us a chance to play around with ion missiles and see what they do.
Yavin Prime. This place always brings back memories. Let's hope for some of that Skywalker luck today. All right, ready, Vanguard? We're heading for the heart of the action.
Vanguard, follow his lead.
This is Talus Leader, calling for immediate assistance.
Captain Antilles with Vanguard Squadron. Here to help.
It's damn good to see you, Wedge. We've taken heavy losses. We need that Star Destroyer stopped.
Don't you worry. We're here to hijack it.
You're what?
Be ready.
Interceptors. Those have got to be the first to go.
Agreed. They're fast. They'll rip right through our fighters. Vanguard, prioritize targets.
Alright.
Nice shot. That ion missile knocked their systems dead. We'll finish him off.
That's it.
Got it.
Push the Imperials back.
You got it.
What?
Don't stay in the clouds too long. Even this high up, the heat's gonna strip your hull.
this guy, so let's see if we can take him out. Oh, he's moving fast. Not fast enough.
You got them. Leave that fighter to us.
Got one on me.
Right.
You're in the clear.
Let's divert power to shields. I didn't realize we were getting this much action and damage.
That's good, right? That's almost all of them. Then don't stop now. That's an enemy lock-on.
That's it. All ties down. Good job, Vanguard. Okay, regroup on Talus, leader.
Wedge, we've taken heavy losses. We need to make a few repairs, then get ourselves out of here.
Roger that, Talus, leader. And don't worry about the Imperials. We'll keep them busy.
You're really gonna steal that Star Destroyer?
That's the plan. Okay, Vanguard, on me. Let's head for the Victorum.
Focus your shields before they open fire on us.
Knock out its targeting system.
Let's do it.
Putting power to forward shields.
All that damage, and this thing still has teeth.
No wonder Talus Group took a beating just chasing it here. I wanted to see the Victorium go up in flames, but stealing it, I like that even better. Here I am.
So yeah, a really cool feature of the X-Wing is you can also throw your shields to the front or the back.
Star Destroyer targeting's out for good.
The U-Wings can get in safely.
This is our chance to capture that Star Destroyer. If we take the bridge, we'll have access to its internal systems. Scan for a breach point, so we can send in a boarding team. You're up, 5.
Bridging a Star Destroyer, just like the old days. Look out, Vanguard. We got a gunny story incoming.
5 hasn't heard it.
Sure. Just tell me when I can turn my comms back on. If your comms are off, how can we tell you to... Oh, forget it.
Imperial fighters incoming.
I'm taking fire. Here, we can send a team in here.
5, give it a punch, will you?
You're all clear.
Thanks.
Looks like I did a little bit of damage. I'll have to make another little pass to see what I can do with it.
How about you breach that breach point?
Got it.
Right in the trash chute.
Now, push those last fighters back. Clear the skies. These Imperials just keep coming.
I'm with you.
Got interceptors on me. Can't shake them.
Vanguard 5, half an arm.
I'm in a real bind here.
No.
Under heavy fire.
No need to thank me. Hey, I knew I liked you. Yes.
Go ahead, let's protect the back. Put some shields back up.
That's just rude. Excuse me.
I don't think I was hitting one of my teammates a little bit. Friendly fire. Oops. May slow down too much. So I get this guy. Yeah. Perfect.
That's it. All fighters destroyed. Great work. U-wings are on their way. We can bring the boarding team in safely. Follow me to the rendezvous. We'll leave them cover.
Vanguard, let's go.
Sights. Ready to take on a Star Destroyer?
Copy, Captain Antilles. Just get us there and we'll do the rest.
You heard it, Vanguard. Guide those U-wings into position. Stay sharp.
What about the Star Destroyer's crew?
If our boarding party takes the bridge, they'll slice internal security systems. The crew will be a problem with no computer access, and all the blast doors
Let's handle some of that incoming fire.
We've got an Imperial carrier. They're launching reinforcements.
They're not giving up the Victoria without a fight. Vanguard, take down that cruiser.
Underrated.
Boarding team here. We've secured the breach point.
They locked onto me.
They're chasing you. Shake them off. Use your ion missiles against the shields.
Alright.
You got a missile incoming.
Let's dodge that missile. See what I can do with some ion blast.
Ion missiles are great against shields.
We're wearing the carrier down. Keep at it. Almost there, Vanguard. Take that carrier down.
We're taking fire, but we're almost to the bridge.
Phew. Carrier destroyed. Final. Great work. All right, team. Let's finish off the rest.
Bridge is sealed. Cutting through the blast doors.
Almost gone. Just gonna get him on the next pass. There we go.
me, Vanguard. Let's regroup at the Victorum. The boarding team might need support.
We're almost through those blast doors.
We've got another Imperial carrier.
Make that 3 carriers.
That's a lot. Get ready, everyone.
We're in. Taking control now.
Ha!
That Star Destroyer's taken down its own carrier. What a sight. Yes, the ship is ours.
You actually did it.
And Project Starhawk has a Star Destroyer.
You can take it from here, Vanguard. I'll escort Talos Group to safe harbor. Great work. General Sedula will be impressed. Wedge, out.
Alright, with that, we have the second mission of Star Wars Squadrons completed. And I'll be seeing y'all later on for part 3.